BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Now last video we did have a like goal and you guys absolutely met that, so we will be providing a bonus pick for you guys in this video, so stay tuned to the end of this video for that extra bonus pick. Also, if you would like a bonus pick in our next video, we are challenging you to get this video to above 250 likes, and if you do that, we will be providing a bonus pick for you in our next video as well. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you would like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, they are doing a free 7-day trial, and when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access to a group of elite analysts that drop picks every single day across multiple sports leagues and across multiple sports books. All right, let's get right into some of the best picks for today. We will be doing some WNBA picks for round 1 of the WNBA Playoffs and a couple of game 2s. So for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the rebounds plus assist tab. And this time, we'll be selecting Ryan Howard for more than 7 rebounds plus assists. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. This pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Ryan Howard has actually only exceeded this line in 5 of her last 10 games, including 3 ties. However, this is a line that Ryan Howard has actually exceeded in 4 of her last 7 matchups versus the Liberty, including 2 ties, and this is a line that Ryan Howard crossed nearly 50% of the time during the season, including 4 ties. Now, Ryan Howard in the Atlanta Dream will be facing off against a New York Liberty defense that this regular season was very good defensively when it came to defending against opponents' rebounding as well as assists, ranked top 3 in both of these categories. However, when it came to defending against opponent guards specifically, the Liberty weren't as good in both of these categories, giving up plenty of rebounds to the position, ranked right near the bottom of the league. And although they still were ranked top 5 in the assist category allowed, they still were giving up plenty of assists, near 13 per game to the positions. So coming into this game, we expect Ryan Howard to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. In fact, this is a line that Ryan Howard had actually exceeded in 5 of her last 6 road games. Now, taking a quick look here at her last few games, we see that she's getting a solid dose of minutes over her last 10 games, averaging over 36 minutes per game. So she should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Howard has actually been also very good at limiting her fouls per the game. Over her last 10 games, averaging just 2.1 fouls per game. And in the first game versus the Liberty, she had 0 fouls in nearly 30 minutes. Now, taking a closer look at her first playoff game of the season, you see that Ryan Howard was able to clear this line pretty easily in 29 minutes. It was a pretty convincing win by the Liberty. So Howard didn't play as many minutes as she's normally accustomed to. However, she still was able to go well above her line, and we expect her to be able to do the same in this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Ryan Howard for more than 7 rebounds plus assists. For our next pick, we'll be headed over to the PRA tab, and this time we'll be selecting Sabrina Ionescu for more than 27.5 PRA. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick may also come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Sabrina Ionescu has actually only exceeded this line in 5 of her last 10 games. However, what we want to point out to you is that many of these games did occur in her last 10 games of the regular season, where the Liberty being locked in the 1 seed did kind of lean off on their aggression and didn't play too hard during the course of the game. However, a more accurate indication of how she'll play in this game came from game 1, where she did have a 27 PRA, still missing plenty of shots and not even playing her best game. Additionally, this is a line that Sabrina Ionescu had exceeded in nearly 70% of her games during the regular season. Now, Sabrina Ionescu and the New York Liberty will be facing off against an Atlanta Dream defense that this regular season was pretty average, if not below average, when it came to defending against opponents' PRA totals, giving up a fair share of points, rebounds, and assists to their opponents. And when it came to defending specifically against guards, the Dream were just as bad, if not worse, when it came to defending against their points and rebounds. And although they were slightly ranked better when it came to defending against assists allowed, they still gave up plenty of assists to the position. And coming into this game, with the Liberty having the opportunity to close out the Dream in this first round early on in this best of three series, we expect the Liberty star players, especially Ionescu, to come out aggressive, close this game out in series, and move on to the next round and reach their lines. Taking a closer look at her last 10 games, you see that Sabrina Ionescu has played a solid dose of minutes, averaging near 30 minutes in her last 10 games. She also doesn't foul very much, averaging less than 2 fouls per game in her last 10 games. So overall, we expect Sabrina Ionescu to also have plenty of time and opportunity to reach this line as well. I'm taking a closer look here at her Game 1 performance. We saw that Sabrina Ionescu did have a pretty solid PRA total of 27 in just 26 minutes, and not even shooting the ball as well as she normally does. She did have a decent performance from the three-point range, as well as the free throw line, going 4 for 4. However, Ionescu does have the capability to perform a lot better, especially in the playmaking category. And again, with this game being a potential closeout, we expect Sabrina Ionescu and the New York Liberty to come out aggressive and reach their lines. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Sabrina Ionescu for more than 27.5 PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy as well, we wanted to share a couple of plays with you that we thought had a great chance of hitting. And that's, of course, A'ja Wilson for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Breanna Stewart for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on things like double-doubles, as well as triple-doubles, as well as having access to all the traditional PRA stats as well, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now, when you sign up using code BEPLETS, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, at the start of the NFL season, they are dropping a ton of discounted plays and player props, as well as gifts in your lobby. So you really want to check them out. You don't want to leave any money on the table with Underdog. Now, before we get into our third pick, we wanted to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level, and that's Daily Grinds Fantasy Optimizer. This is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available, and it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. So you'll be able to see exactly where you can get the best bang for your buck on any given play. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So, for example, if you wanted to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you could simply click right there and have it generate for you a list of the 6 correlated picks most likely to hit together, and it'll actually tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And one of the things you got to check out when you're on Underdog is their AI slip generator. This thing is totally changing the game for sports bettors. I mean, you don't even have to think about it. It'll just generate for you an AI slip that is most likely to hit. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. Now for our third pick, we'll actually be in the WNBA first half section, this time under the points tab, and we'll be selecting A'ja Wilson for less than 12.5 first half points. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that A'ja Wilson has actually fallen below this line in 7 of her last 10 first halves, including scoring just 4 points in the first half of Game 1 versus the Storm. Additionally, this is a line that during the regular season, A'ja Wilson had fallen below nearly 60% of the time. And head-to-head versus Seattle, this is a line A'ja Wilson had actually fallen below in 8 of her last 9 first halves versus the Storm. Now, A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces will be facing off against the Seattle Storm defense that during the regular season was very good defensively when it comes to defending against their opponent's points overall, ranked top 5 in the league for points allowed, not giving up very many points for the game. And when it came to defending against opponent forwards, they were even better, ranked top 3 in the WNBA, not giving up very many points overall to the position. So overall, A'ja Wilson shouldn't have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at her minutes in the first half, we see that A'ja Wilson is getting a pretty solid dose of minutes, slightly higher than we like to see it to be taking her under on this line. However, her heavy minutes in the first half haven't necessarily translated to an increase in her scoring. Again, in the first half of Game 1, she did only have 4 points, despite finishing the game with over 20. Now, taking a closer look at her Game 1 performance, we saw that the MVP did have a pretty solid outing, scoring 21 in 36 minutes of their Game 1 victory. However, again, the Storm were able to limit her coming out of the gate, only allowing 4 points in the first half. They also made her shoot a 9 of 21 from the field, and fall well below her scoring average of 27 for the regular season. They did kind of key in on her defensively. No wonder, since she won the MVP. And we expect the Storm to come out and do a similar defensive strategy against her to limit her scoring and overall impact. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking A'ja Wilson for less than 12.5 first half points. All right, these are our picks for today. And remember to stay tuned to the end of this video for your extra bonus pick. And after the video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks, we are taking Ryan Howard for more than 7 rebounds plus assists. We are taking Sabrina Ionescu for more than 27.5 PRA. And finally, we are taking A'ja Wilson for less than 12.5 first half points. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you would like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord right now. They are offering a free 7-day trial, and when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access. All right, now for our bonus pick, and we'll be headed over to the rebounds tab, and this time we'll be selecting Tina Charles for less than 10.5 rebounds. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you to see that Tina Charles has actually only fell below this line in 5 of her last 10 games. This does include game 1 of the series she fell below this line. Additionally, this is a line that she fell under nearly 57% of the time during the regular season, as well as in 4 of her last 5 matchups versus the Liberty. Now, Tina Charles and the Atlanta Dream will be facing off against a New York Liberty defense that during the regular season was ranked number 1 when it came to defending against rebounds from opponents' center, not giving up very many rebounds for the entire game. And again, with the Liberty looking to close this series out in game 2, we expect them to come out and play aggressive, limit Tina Charles from the boards, and we don't expect her to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. In fact, this is a line that Charles has actually fallen below in 13 of her last 17 games. Now, taking a quick look here at her minutes, we see that she's playing a solid dose of minutes over her last 10 games, averaging near 32 minutes per game. In game 1, she did play just above 24 minutes, and over her last 10 games, she is averaging just shy of 3 fouls per game. Taking a quick look at her Game 1 performance, we see that the Liberty were able to limit her significantly from crashing the glass, holding her to just 7 rebounds in 24 minutes, which is well below her season average of about 9.5 rebounds per game. And again, coming into this game, with the Liberty having the opportunity to close the series out, we do expect them to come out aggressive and limit this 8th seed team from stealing a road victory. So for all these reasons, for our bonus pack, we will be taking Tina Charles for less than 10.5 rebounds. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video. We are challenging you to get this video to above 250 likes, and if you do, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.